Hey, Ashley, remember that one Disney trip we took?
Which one?
You know, the Disney trip. The one where everything was perfect and we didn't have to stress about anything.
Oh, you mean the one Hannah planned for us from Little Bit of Magic?
Yes, that's the one. I honestly can't remember another Disney trip that was less stressful and more enjoyable.
That's right. She booked our park tickets, lightning lanes, dining reservations, hotel logistics, and even checked on us during our trip to make sure we were having a magical time.
And the best part is, all of her services were free. All we had to do was show up and enjoy our vacation. And eat churros.
Of course. Nobody does Disney vacations better than Hannah. For more information, check out littlebitofmagic.com and make sure you mention that the Wonderful Thing About Disney podcast sent you.
Hi, I'm Jake.
And I'm Ashley.
And this is the Wonderful Thing About Disney podcast.
Because Disney's a wonderful thing. Come on down, stop on by, hop a carpet, and fly with us as we discuss the parks, treats, and all things Disney, with new episodes every wonderful Wednesday.
What's up, everybody? Happy, wonderful Wednesday to all of you, wherever you're listening. Thanks for joining us.
We're back with another episode.
We are back with another episode, and this one is going to be really cool because I think this may start a new series for us.
I was just going to say, I could see multiple episodes of this.
Yeah, why? Because everybody has a favorite Disney story.
Or like an epic Disney story.
Yeah.
Because sometimes they're not like the best stories, but they're epic.
Right. And like we'll get into those. But yeah, like today we wanted to share one story in particular that I have. And then we thought, you know what? We ought to just make this into like a whole series and invite others to share as well. Because this one is pretty epic, like you said.
Yeah, it's awesome.
So this one time I went to Disneyland. And I'm there with my parents and my brother and the family's there. And so we are riding Grizzly River Run. Mm-hmm. And I thought it would be really cool on this trip to document and take pictures with my GoPro. And this is like back in the day. This is like the GoPro like 3 or something or 2. It's like a while ago, okay? Yeah. So I've got my GoPro in my hand and we get to the top of the river and we drop down in and we're kind of going like around. And I just thought, oh, cool, this would be great to take a selfie. So I hold my hand up in the air and I take the picture. And right as we take the picture, boom, hit a rapid. My hand slams into the back of the seat on my brother next to me. And the GoPro like bounces out of my hand, bounces off the rubber inflatable tube thing on the edge, and bloop.
Bloop.
Right into the river.
That's why I don't like taking pictures with my phone, like on rides, water rides, even just like hanging over the edge, because I have that fear.
Why? Because it's not very smart?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So
like, I wasn't thinking.
The rest of the ride, I'm like, I just lost my GoPro.
Yeah.
And it was still like fun. Everybody else is like having this wonderful time, right? And then I'm sitting here like, you idiot.
You idiot.
Like, it's in the river. It's gone. It's done.
Yeah.
Right? So we get off the ride, and I tell everybody, hey, I just lost my GoPro. And my mom's like, oh, well, it's fine. Just tell a cast member. I'm like, yeah, Mom, because a cast member is going to do anything about it.
Right.
But, of course, being Mama Bear, she's like, no. Go talk to a cast member. Here, I'll do it for you. I'm a grown man.
Mom to the rescue.
Right. Well, she talks to the cast member. The cast member is like very cool about it. She's like, oh, I'm so sorry that happened. What I'll have you do is go talk to guest services by the front gate and they'll get you squared away. And I'm like, yeah, again, because guest services is going to do anything. Yeah. It's in the Grizz.
The Grizz.
So anyway, again, my mom is like, no, you're watching, like, she's going to march me over there. Like, you're coming, young man. So
young man.
We go up to guest services and I tell them like, hey, this is what happened. And they're like super professional. Okay. Not like even a laugh or a chuckle. I'm sure they probably laughed about it later, but they're like, oh, sure. Of course. That's terrible. What can we do for you to help? Like, let's get your information, but do you need another camera? We have a disposable camera we can just give you right now so you can take pictures of your trip.
Which, like, is crazy, because even when I was in Magic Kingdom a couple weeks ago, like, they still have disposable cameras,
Isn't
which
that cool?
Blows my mind.
I know.
I'm like, where do you even go to get that developed anymore?
Well, I think that's what a lot of the younger generation would think, what do I even do with this?
Yeah.
How do I know it's a good picture if I can't look at it?
Exactly, yeah.
No, this is from a different age, different time. But yes, how cool is that?
Yeah,
she got all my information and wished us the best, apologized again, said if there's anything we can do, just let us know. So again, we finished out our trip. Mm-hmm. And I was like, okay, well, at least there's the happy ending. They were super cool about it. And like a nice magic touch, right? No, that's not the end of the story. No. 2 weeks later, I'm at work, and I get a call on my phone from Anaheim, California. So I answer it, and they were like, hi, are we talking to Jake? And I'm like, yeah. Hi, so this is so-and-so from Disneyland, and I actually saw that you filed a report saying you lost a GoPro. I was like, yeah, I dropped it in the Grizzly River. And she's like, oh, yeah, no worries. So I've actually got the camera hooked up to my computer right now, or at least a camera, and I'm looking through like pictures and stuff. I just need to verify that it's yours. Do you know what the last picture was that you took?
Crazy.
Yeah, a picture of my family.
Yeah.
In the boat.
Yeah.
As we're going down Grizzly River Run.
Yeah.
And she's like, okay, I see that. Is there anything else that might have like your name in it so like we could just verify?
Yeah.
And again, I applaud them being thorough.
Yeah.
No, it turns out because I went to a Boy Scout meeting and I took a selfie.
Of course.
They actually saw my name tag on my Boy Scout uniform.
Of course.
And she's like, yep, that's it. 2 days later, it's at my door.
Love it.
Yeah. The casing was kind of like rusted on the little buttons and stuff. But no, like apparently they drain the Grizz every couple weeks. And as soon as they did, there's my GoPro.
That's crazy.
Found it, shipped it to me at no cost.
That's so awesome.
Still have it. Still works if I powered it up.
Disney's so cool.
So cool.
So cool.
So that's like my best Disney story as far as like, hey, did you ever, have something crazy happen? Yeah, I lost my GoPro in the Grizzly River and they sent it back to me.
That's awesome.
Right?
So my Disney story, you were there.
Yeah.
This one's not as like happy, I guess.
That's true.
It's but a little more like ominous.
Yeah, it was really funny though.
Oh, it was hilarious. So this was back in July of 23, and I remember because we went to Disneyland for Rogers the Musical.
Yeah, we did, which was amazing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it was. So then afterwards, we hopped over to Disneyland, and I forget exactly what we were doing, but we were over near Pirates, and
yeah.
I don't remember if we were like, hey, let's go to Tomorrowland or the front of the park. I don't remember. But we were like, let's take the train around.
Yeah, because we didn't want to walk anymore.
Yeah, exactly. So we go by Haunted Mansion. And, because Haunted Mansion, before they redid the queue, we're walking up to the train.
There's one train station in New Orleans.
Yeah. And all of a sudden, like, I see these falling leaves from one of the trees that's right over there by Haunted Mansion. And I just hear this, like this... like thud, and I can still hear the thud.
No, it was like the craziest sound. Like it's one like it sound like if you hear it, you can't unhear it because it was just so unusual.
Yeah, and I was like, "What was that?" And the people in the Haunted Mansion line are like looking around too, and they're like, "What is this?" And we look over, it's a dead crow.
Yeah, but back up, because like when it hit, I was like, I saw something black fall and like land on the ground, and I'm like. It kind of looked like a black bag or something, or maybe like a light maybe that was in the tree. No,
it's a crow.
It's a freaking crow.
It's a crow. So meanwhile, the train is like coming, but we're like, no, we need to like stay and figure this out.
We got to investigate, you guys. This is before the podcast, but we were already on the case.
Oh, yes. So we're standing there. And we're like, is nobody going to do anything about this? Like, you have literally a dead crow on the ground.
Yeah, and it's like a big crow,
It's a big crow.
And like whatever they feed the animals at Disney, yes. Or don't feed them, wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Yeah.
No, animals are different there. Like the squirrels, size of cats, okay? The blackbirds, size of eagles, okay? Yeah. This crow is huge.
Now,
this raven is massive.
This is outside of Haunted Mansion, which makes this absolutely perfect.
Oh, no. But it's serendipitous, you guys.
It was. So our friend Megan goes over to the cast member and is like, hey, just so you're aware, like you have a dead animal like on the ground that's right next to the Haunted Mansion queue.
Yeah.
So then you finally have, there's probably about 3 cast members now that come over in their Haunted Mansion costumes.
Oh, yeah.
Standing over this crow.
And that was the moment that your boy pulled out his phone, and I took this epic picture with the Haunted Mansion cast in their full outfit, standing over the top of the dead corpse of a giant raven.
Like, literally, it was hilarious. So, this is probably like 15 minutes later that
because nobody knew what to do.
No, so security finally comes over, and security once again just kind of looks at it, stands over it, and is like, "Yep, that's a corpse," and then just like walks away.
That's all they did. They're like, "Yeah, it's a dead bird." Really?
Are you not gonna like cover this up?
Oh
now,
no.
Since then they've also moved the Haunted Mansion line. Like, they cut part of it off. That way you couldn't get near the corpse. But like, it was like,
oh my god.
I was like, oh my god, what is going on? Like, why can you call animal services? Like, what do you do in this situation?
Because there is an animal services for these types of scenarios. Did anyone call them? No.
Not that we saw.
They called custodial, though.
Literally.
So now you've got custodial coming over in their white jumpsuits, you know? And again, like, they have their little trash sweeper buckets.
And we're like, are you just going to sweep this thing up? Like, what is your plan?
But again, this raven is huge.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
So it's not going to fit in your little trash sweeping bucket. So even, like, custodial's like, okay.
What do we do? I mean, no lie, we were probably there 30 minutes. And then I think we finally gave up. And we're like, okay, we need to, like, go about our day. I don't really know what happened to Blackie. We named the bird Blackie.
Yeah. If it's a raven, then we named him Edgar Allan Poe.
Yeah.
Either way, big black bird, dead on the ground, in the queue, Haunted Mansion, with cast members surrounding it. Looked like a funeral service.
No, it literally did. So then you and I have a picture of the cast members in the background with us paying our respects.
I know. Too. Every time we walk past that spot, though, by the way, again, I kid you not, we always pause, remove our headwear, and just take a moment of silence for Blackie.
Like, I can still, like I said, I can hear, like, the thud.
Oh, yeah.
It was weird.
It was wild. And again, like, the train has gone by 4 or 5 times. Doesn't matter.
No, we're like, we got to see what happens.
It was a spectacle, to be sure. Middle of the day, blackbird just falls from the tree.
Yeah.
Crow, raven, whatever you are. Long live Blackie. Gone too soon.
R.I.P.
Forever in our hearts.
Yes.
But I'm going to post that picture on Patreon. You need to see it. It's fantastic. Just, again, cast members, full Haunted Mansion outfit, standing over the lifeless corpse of a blackbird.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
It was awesome.
Amazing. Speaking of Norland Square, we have a story that somebody sent in. One of our favorite dingle hoppers, Carly, sent in this story that happened over in Port Orleans. And this was a much happier, well, kind of.
Yeah, I was like, yeah.
Much happier story. No one died.
That's true.
Almost, though.
But, yeah.
Here, you know
Let's just play it.
We're just going to play the clip.
Yeah, let's do it.
Back in 2017, I went to Disney with my best friend, my mom, and my younger siblings. And we were walking around Disney one day, and me and my friend wanted to go ride Pirates, but the line was so long, and as we're waiting, we're standing there, and all of a sudden, Johnny Depp walks out on the balcony of the suite above Pirates, and everybody just swarms around just to get a better look. And I am a very claustrophobic person, and this set my anxiety off, my claustrophobia off. And I pulled out my phone. I have a video, and I'll have to find it and send it to you guys. But I have a video of him, and he, you know, he's waving to everyone. He's walking. He came down the stairs a little bit, and I am waving and screaming at him. If you know me, I've loved Johnny Depp for as long as I can remember.
Me too, girl.
He's one of my
Who doesn't?
favorite actors. Well, he points the sword at me and waves. And immediately, I just pass out. I fall to the ground. No. And the last thing I heard before I completely passed out was, she loves Johnny Depp so much that she passed out.
Oh, no.
It wasn't the case. I'm just really claustrophobic. Anyway, my friend moves me off to the side, and then some Disney cast members come over, and they were like, oh my gosh, are you okay? Is everything okay? And I told them I was fine. I'm just claustrophobic. They're sitting there like, is there anything we can do for you? And I said, yeah, if you can get Johnny Depp to come down, that'd be great. He didn't come down because he was very busy. You know, that day was a very busy day for him, but that was the time that I saw Johnny Depp and he waved to me. And it was the highlight of my trip.
That's awesome.
That's incredible. One, because again, it's no secret that Johnny Depp really does go to Disneyland.
Oh, yeah.
And every once in a while, like, pops up in full Jack Sparrow mode.
Yeah. I totally understand that claustrophobic.
Oh, no, that's a real thing.
Like,
and I'm sure the crowd was just nuts. But
yeah.
I just love that when she comes back, like, could you get Johnny Depp to come back?
Right.
Girl, shoot your shot.
No, seriously.
So awesome. Oh, I love it.
Oh,
that's incredible.
That's a great one. That's a great one.
That
Thanks for sending that in.
Thank you, Carly. That is an amazing story. Amazing story.
That's awesome. The next story that we have is from our cast member friend, Megan. She has a story about Splash Mountain.
All right, let's go.
Hi, Jake and Ashley. I know you guys were looking for funny ride stories that people have had, and I kind of wanted to share mine. A couple years ago, I went to Magic Kingdom, where I'm at right now, and I was riding Splash Mountain. Now, Splash Mountain had been down for most of the day at that point, and me and my friend happened to be in the area right when it went up for the day. So we hopped in line, got super excited, and we were the first people on the ride. And, we're riding along, having a great time, and then the ride breaks down. So we got to be evacuated off of the ride. And so as we were going, they wanted to make it a little bit of special for us. So they sent us through the finale scene of the ride. And as we were going, there was a lady that was in front of us. She was taking some pictures. And as she was walking, she turned around to take a picture of the final finale scene. And she slipped right into that water. And it went up to like her shoulders. And then the cast members were there trying to help her get out. And it was just a really hilarious experience and really definitely a way for me to remember my favorite ride while I was there. That moment will kind of live on forever. I'm really excited I got to experience being evacuated off, but also seeing somebody fall into the water and be baptized by Splash Mountain.
I mean, that's a new way. We've joked about getting baptized on Splash Mountain, especially in Disneyland, where, like, the water just, literally you get baptized, but, like, that's a whole new level.
So let's back up.
Let's back up.
Because one, to be evacuated on any ride, I think would be cool within reason, right?
Yeah.
But Splash Mountain as well.
Oh, yeah.
Would be amazing. But sister took it a step.
A step? Oh my gosh.
Further. It took a plunge right into Splash Mountain.
Why are you the way you are?
I don't know whether I'm more amazed or just jealous. Like, I kind of wish it was me.
Like, I'm glad she didn't, like, break her ankle or something.
Well, right, because there is a track under the water to keep the logs, kind of floating in a general...
I would think so, yeah.
Maybe she found her laughing place.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh
my gosh. Okay.
That's incredible.
No,
I'm
was
so
awesome.
jealous.
That was awesome.
I wish that was me. That's just amazing. Thank you, Megan, for just an amazing story. But speaking of Splash Mountain, I actually have my own Splash Mountain story.
Oh, yeah.
So we went out to Southern California to attend the Rose Bowl because our Utah Utes are playing.
Yeah.
And so there we are. We go out a day early, and we went straight to Disneyland because it's us. And so we're there, full Utes gear, walking around the park, It was really awesome. And I had just gotten a brand new hat before this trip.
Literally, yeah. For the trip, yeah.
Yeah. And we decided we're going to go on Splash Mountain.
Well, you guys decided. I was like, it's 40 degrees out here. I'm not going on Splash Mountain.
Listen.
You went on Splash Mountain.
I went on Splash Mountain for one specific purpose. I was going to make a sacrifice to the football Disney gods to help my Utes win.
That's right.
And beat Ohio State. And we went up and we started coming down. And right after the picture, I don't know what happened. All I know is I'm soaking wet and my hat is gone.
Yeah.
No, I lost my hat on Splash Mountain.
You did.
I did, and it's gone. Like, when that spray hits you, like, there's no looking back. Like, it just disappeared.
Yeah.
Into the multiverse.
Multiverse. Sure.
So, I get off the ride, and again, I'm just like, gosh dang it.
Like, of course, this is going so well.
I know, and this is like the only hat I have, and so I'm just like super miffed. And I'm like, oh, well, okay, there it is. I literally gave a sacrifice at the Splash Mountain altar. Turns out they lost.
They did.
It was an epic game, though. I mean, but again, lost my hat on Splash Mountain. But that's not the end of the story.
No, it is not.
Because I went to guest services.
Because you know to do that now.
I do know to do that. And I said, hey, I lost my University of Utah hat. And they were like, oh, sure, let us write it down, whatever. No, y'all, I just got a package in the mail. Like a few weeks
no
later.
Phone call, like nothing. Just a package shows up at our front door
and
from
guess what's in it?
Disneyland.
Red University of Utah hat. That is not mine.
That's not yours.
So some other homie had the same thing happen. So, dude, I don't know who you are. Maybe it's a cool Utah female fan. Whoever. I have your hat.
Do we still have it?
Absolutely, I do. It looks a little dirty, worse for wear. Because it went down Splash Mountain and was sitting there in the depths of Davy Jones' locker for who knows how long. But no, I still have it. Just, it wasn't my hat.
I mean, I found it hilarious. I mean, it is hilarious that we're like, okay, how many other Utah hats are chilling on Splash Mountain?
Apparently several.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it was more than one.
I know.
No, it was hilarious.
It was. So anyway, again, shout out to the cast members at guest services for always sending me back my missing stuff, or someone's missing stuff. That
not yours.
Is close to what I lost.
You do have a trend. Yeah.
I know.
So our next story was submitted by Samantha.
Samantha? I don't even know a Samantha.
I see what you did there. Her story. So she says, pro tip, make sure someone is in the room when you go out on your balcony.
Oh no.
My 3-year-old shut the door behind us, and I guess the lock wasn't fully tightened on the door, and it locked behind us. Animal Kingdom Lodge.
At the AKL?
Jumbo House. 41 degrees, pouring rain.
Oh no.
No shoes on, and my toddler had a short sleeve shirt on. Thank you to the woman that I yelled to who was in their towel on the balcony and called the front desk.
Stop it.
I also had the lock across the door on the inside. 15 minutes later, a wonderful man named Maui, yes Maui, came and rescued us.
You're welcome.
Exactly. I submitted a cast compliment, and I think the only way that it could have been better is if he ended that with, what can I say, except you're welcome.
Oh, yes.
Made sure we were all right and didn't need anything. What a start to the day, but at least we had a nice view.
That's incredible.
Like, that's now a fear of mine, I think. Like, getting... I mean, you just think, like, Disney, it's fine. But no, like, the balcony could literally, like, the door could lock behind you. And then you're stuck on your balcony. Could you imagine if it was, like, midnight? I mean, that was first thing in the morning, it sounds like. But could you imagine if this is, like, midnight? You don't have your phone. Like, especially Animal Kingdom Lodge. The giraffes aren't going to save you. Like, who? Yeah.
That's amazing. I mean, what a place to get stuck, though. At least you're at the Animal Kingdom Lodge.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Man.
Great view.
That's nuts. Okay. I have more animal stories.
Okay.
So
let's do it.
This one came to us from Ryan from Across the Disneyverse, an awesome podcast friend that we have.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ryan. 2 stories, though, both which involving animals.
Yes.
Okay.
That's right. Yeah, I remember.
So
these.
the first one says he and his wife were walking around the World Showcase, starting in Mexico, because obviously it's the law.
The law.
Yeah, it is. Thank you,
start in
Ryan.
Mexico.
He's our people.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden they heard screaming, and someone yelled, "Why is that dog in here?" What? And of course, he's thinking, like, is there a child being attacked by a dog or something? So they run over to the crowd, and everyone's just kind of standing around. No one's helping because there's two dogs fighting.
Oh.
Dog fight breaks out in Mexico. Okay? So you got a golden retriever, and the other is a pit bull mix, and everybody's screaming and just all sorts of chaos. Anyway, they step in, they help calm the one dog down, owner takes the other dog, so apparently two service dogs, like, that's fighting over a churro or something.
I'm sure not a churro.
Yeah.
You would fight over a churro, though.
I would. You
would throw down for a churro.
But the story ended happily because Ryan was able to achieve his goal of petting a dog that had a do not pet vest on him.
Sure.
Oh, no,
Goals.
This is great. Ryan, you're so cool.
Goals.
But also, wait, there's another animal story that Ryan shared. A few years ago, we totaled my wife's car on the way to Disney World.
That's horrible.
It is horrible. He even included a picture. But how did it happen, you ask? They hit a deer.
No. I've been there.
Deer.
Been there.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Likewise. I
Yeah.
grew up in Montana. There's deer everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, I hit more deer than I had dates growing up.
Gosh.
Here's the thing, though. This is like ultimate legend status, okay? Hits the deer. Within an hour, he's hopped in his mother's car and got back on the road. Why? Because they had dinner reservations to make.
I mean, hey, if you're like, I'm about to lose this money if I don't make this reservation.
Priorities. Absolute legend. Ryan, you and your wife, I'm slow clapping.
Yeah, for sure.
Well done, brother.
No, that's,
Next level.
Absolutely next level.
Legend. Yeah. So again, shouts to
That's
Ryan
awesome.
And across the Disneyverse, dude. Thank you.
Yeah.
Well done. I hope dinner was exquisite that night.
Yeah, I wonder where they went.
I don't know. We should follow up and ask.
Yeah, we do. We need to follow up. The other story that I think you and I personally wanted to share, and I think we've mentioned this before, but we wanted to go into a little more detail, was when our daughter went to Bippity Boppity Boutique.
Oh, yeah.
Got all dressed up as Merida, which, you know, super cute if you ever done Bippity Boppity Boutique.
Bippity Boppity Boutique. Y'all prepare yourselves. We talked about this, but like, get ready. You're going to cry. You should. It's amazing. They spoil your kids. It's an amazing experience. But like, characters at Disney are just special.
Oh, they are.
Like, so many people have a great character story, and this one's ours.
So, goes to Bippity Boppity Boutique, gets dressed up as Merida, and, 30 minutes later, we're like, Merida's here. Like, we have to stand in line.
Yeah, she just happened to be there right behind the castle.
Yeah.
It was, again, perfect timing. So
yeah, meant to be.
Meant to be.
So we stand in line, and then it's her turn. And I remember Merida was talking, finishing up with the girl that was in front of our daughter.
Right.
And Merida just turns to look at our daughter and, almost, breaks character.
I know.
Because she's just like, look at you. Like, oh my goodness.
You chose me.
Yeah.
And I bawled.
Gone.
Just sobbing. Because she, there's 500 Bells and Snow Whites and Cinderellas and Auroras running around. But no, our daughter's like, no, I want to be Merida. And again, Merida, the cast member character, says, you chose me.
Mm-hmm.
And Emma says, yes, because I'm brave like you.
Done. We were like, okay, that's it. We're done. But, it
was incredible.
Shout out to that cast member. Never forget that moment. Never forget that story. It was absolutely epic.
Yeah, it was. And we got, the best picture, too. Shouts to the PhotoPass photographer. They got, the cutest picture of Merida and our daughter in her Merida dress.
Yeah, that one picture was totally worth the entire photo pass.
Absolutely.
Package.
Without a doubt.
For sure.
Without a doubt. It was incredible.
Yeah.
Loved it. That's the best. Someone else sent in a funny character story, though. This one, that was more heartfelt. This one's funny.
Nice.
Let's roll the tape. We've got an audio clip here.
Hey, this is Dane from Big Beautiful Diz. So I heard from Ryan over at the Into the Disneyverse podcast that you guys were looking for funny stories from the Disney parks. So I have a few that come to mind, but I'll only tell one right now. So this happened at the Magic of Disney animation back in 2015. If anyone doesn't know what that attraction is, it was basically like a meet and greet area, and they had like a Mushu show there. They had like a drawing class there about animation, obviously. So, and then it also used to be a real working studio originally. So the one character is going back to like the break room, and my dad sees this character coming past, and very excitedly and very loudly, he goes, "Rafiki!" Puts his hand out to give him like a fist bump. But the problem is that the character was Miko from Pocahontas. And I'm not, even to this day, not quite sure why he thought it was Rafiki, because Rafiki's obviously a baboon, not a raccoon. So yeah, there's my story. Still not quite sure why he thought it was Rafiki.
Can we just say can we just say like Disney dads are the best?
They are. I can't say that I've ever been there. Like, I don't think I've ever called a character by the wrong name. I'm trying to think, but
dude's there with his family, just rocking it. And I mean, they're both gray, right?
I mean, it's true, yeah. But one has a blue butt and one does not. So that's
Dane, thank you so much for sharing. Shout out to your dad, but yeah, definitely give Dane and Big Beautiful Diz podcast a listen.
For sure.
Give them a follow. Love those guys.
We have one more story for
Last
you.
one.
And this was submitted by Remy.
Yeah.
So let's do it.
What's going on, you guys? So pretty much, I used to work for the Disney company. Like I said before, I do not speak for the brand or for the company, but I used to work for the Disney company. So, a long story short, I was actually a contract musician, and I actually played for Disney Records with my dad. I'm actually one of the original drummers for Fantasmic. So I had a great opportunity to, go into the studio with my dad and playing the music for Fantasmic with my dad, which was an awesome experience to check out. Lots of cool memories, and every time I go to Fantasmic at MGM Studios, or it's called Hollywood Studios right now, whenever I go to the show, I'm like, those were the good old days. But I used to work for the company. I used to work for in attractions, food and beverages, so lots of other cool stories I can tell. But that was actually one of the coolest story that I can talk about, because it's a great story to talk about with me and my dad. So there you guys have it.
Okay.
I'm not crying. You're crying.
I know. And number one, how cool is it that as a former cast member, there's something that you worked on, like being the drummer for Fantasmic that will be there
right,
essentially forever, but to be able to do that with your dad.
Exactly.
And have that memory.
Yep.
Oh, man. Remy, thank you for sharing. That's such a cool story. And yeah, I don't know. Okay.
No,
great story.
That was the perfect. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That was the perfect story to end on. But I think we're gonna make this a series.
We have to, because now that you guys have heard, we know that there's more stories out there.
Oh yeah.
We will continue to collect our own, but really, we want to hear from you.
Yeah.
So if you've got a great, epic, funny, weird, wild story, send it to us.
Yeah.
Find us on Instagram, send it there, Patreon, wherever you want to send it. We want to hear it. We're going to run this back. We got to do another episode this year.
For sure. That's it for this week's episode. Don't forget to rate our show on Apple or Spotify or wherever you listen to podcasts. Support our show and subscribe on Patreon, where we post exclusive content. Check out our t-shirt shop, Shop Threads of Imagination. And until next wonderful Wednesday, TTFN.